This may be such an enormity of the loss of human life. This is a massacre. This is a murderous massacre. It has baffled most law enforcement to date. Obviously, we want to thank them. They're still doing their investigation. I think the pressure of the American people and the stand that we are now taking today is that we're not going to let up. We have never let up. We have been meeting quietly. We have legislation. Yesterday in the Judiciary Committee, at the beginning of the hearing, I asked, when is the Judiciary Committee going to take up simple gun safety legislation? I think the point that I want to make as well is the American people drive the engine. That's the beauty of this democracy. And we have to separate the Second Amendment's protection from the idea of regulation to stop a heinous, murderous individual like the perpetrator in Las Vegas from going from state to state unencumbered and buying guns. Utah, California, Las Vegas. He found the opportunity everywhere. The bump-up kits that he had and the military weapons. So I guess the question has to be, where is the humanity in this place? I asked the Speaker. I believe that he has feelings, that he obviously cares, that this pains him. Take our offer of a select committee. Engage the members of the Judiciary Committee who will have to process in regular order this legislation. Let us work our way through this, and let us work with a select committee and those who have expressed the passion of their districts. There was an array of members from Illinois to California to Florida to Delaware to Ohio. This is not a single issue. It is not really a party issue. When I go home, I'll be in the midst of those who are trying to recover from the hurricane, but I'm going to find a way to stand with mothers who demand action, just to make a statement that as we live to fight to get back in Houston, we've got to worry about those who may be dying from gun violence. So, Mr. Speaker, this is a plea. This is an American plea. This is a plea from the people of the United States. This is a plea from mothers. This is a plea from fathers. This is a plea from the people that we've seen on the array of cable network wanting to tell the stories about their loved ones. And so I guess what I'm saying is, do we want 60, 65, 100? And do we want the world that has viewed this nation, in spite of its foibles, in spite of its ups and its downs, still continues to view us as a refuge? Do we want that image to be tarnished because we can't get it together and get a vote on the floor of the House? So I'm going to speak to the Speaker today on the floor. I'm going to go to him on the floor, hope I'll see him, and simply ask the question. I don't think we can be, if we all band together, the membership of the NRA has no problem with legislation that deals with the safety of the American people. The membership, the polling numbers will show us that. They are my neighbors. The membership, and as far as I know, I want to join with the people. That's who should drive us, and that's who I'm prepared to work with. Some of us will be meeting, seeking out. Let me just make a plea right now. My door is open. NRA members, come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's see the framework that we can work on to ensure that we can move forward. We can't stand this anymore. We can't stand one more anonymous person to go to the 32nd floor, the 50th floor, the ground floor, and murder and massacre. Can you imagine the blood that was there, that was shed by the American people?
Thank you. I really appreciate it.